Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're in Clay County, Illinois. What we're going to do is we're going to fish a spot I like to call the swamp. It's on private ground, kind of out in the middle of nowhere. It's fed by a creek. Just a second, we'll flip you around and we'll get started. So the first thing you got to do is get the kayak up to the top of that hill. Now this is a mud road, and I walked it. And there's one mud hole that I just don't think the element's going to get across, so we're going to slide on up in there, drag the kayak, and then we'll show you the swamp. Okay, guys, so this is the swamp. I don't know if it's ever been fished or not. I gotta assume somebody's fished this at one time or another. It's just a big pond, and there's a creek that I had to come across, and then when it floods, so when the Little Wabash River floods, it pushes that creek back, and then that creek floods, and it, I think, more or less created this pond. When I walked up here, I did see some fish moving. It just looks really, really fishy, and I can't wait to get in here and see what happens. Okay, so I caught my first little fish. That's just what I call either a hybrid bluegill or a rock bass. I think my dad used to call that a rock bass. Been having lots of little hits. I'm gonna turn this little guy loose, and what I'm starting out with here is just a little blue, well, let me get my hand. So what I'm starting out here with is just a little grub with a yellow tail. He's blue and silver. Just kind of trying to get an idea of what's in here. I like to use a little ultralight gear when I'm in the kayak, but I brought a little bit bigger stuff with me. I've got a worm in case I get into anything that feels like it maybe is a little bigger. So for right now, made my first catch. We're gonna keep on going. Okay, so I had the idea that I would just fish right here where I put in real quick, just in case there was fish just dying to find something to eat. Thought they might hit the first thing that fell in front of them. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paddle all the way around, because this is a little bigger than you was able to see, and I'll show you that. I'm going to paddle all the way around and then see where I want to fish. Wow. So I think there's some beaver working this pond. I see lots of signs of beaver cutting on it, on trees around it. And the water is very, very clear. It looks dark and murky, but watching my bait come through the water, it's very, very clear. I guess it's actually not bigger than I thought. It's exactly the size that I thought. I'll just cruise up here to the north end and fish my way back. Kind of reminds me of a rock quarry, because it's so clear. There's rock all around. Where I put in was a rock bottom. Bite right there. They're just really, really little fish. See, there's one right there, if I can get him. There, see how little these guys are? little. We want bigger. Catching one with about every cast right now. But they're all still those little small ones. But it's still a lot of fun. See, if I hold him close to the camera, he looks huge. Takes up the whole camera. Just all how you show it. Too close to the bank. I really like fishing in this clear water. I've had really good luck with these blue grubs with the chartreuse tail. My dad turned me onto these. Oh. This is a really good spot. So today it's actually really windy, but we're stuck down here in a hole. And the wind's just going right across the top of us. So this is really good. It's hard to fish out of a kayak when it's very windy. I don't know if you can see just to our left there, the beaver have been working on a really nice big oak tree right there. Oh, he just got off right there at the boat. I tested the depth here. It's about 6 feet right in the middle. Here's the beaver hut. It's not that big. I'd say the beaver just come through here from time to time. They don't stay here all the time. Just do a little work and move on. Pretty fresh cuttings on there. Still got green on some of the limbs. One of the better ones so far. Not saying much. Pretty small. There's a big fish in here. It's going to be eating pretty well on these little bluegill. They hit it really hard, but then they don't have a whole lot of fight. They're just too small. best one so far. Still pretty small though. I'm getting into the school of bigger ones. That's a good sign. Oh, dang it. Ah, I got off. I'm seeing something chasing the smaller. God dang it. Chasing the smaller fish up there. The wind's really blowing me around right now, of course. Hey guys, that's a wrap here from the swamp. Didn't catch anything big like we hoped, but we did catch a whole bunch of little ones and we had a really good time. It's a beautiful day to be out. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. We'd love to have you back for all of our videos. We got lots of fun things planned for this summer. As always, we thank you all for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.